everybody, this is Santri. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Compliments of the season to you. Today is Monday and it is the 26th of December, and I do hope that all of you had an awesome Christmas yesterday, those that celebrate. And for the rest of you, I hope you had a restful day, and also hope all of you spent it with family or spent it alone or with just a few people crafting or whatever suited you best. So today, guess what? I'm using some leftover Christmas wrapping. Yep, and I'm going to be using it in my junk journal. And that's some leftover Christmas wrapping. I didn't take out a lot. I'll probably be using them as I go along, and that's some as well. So that came from one lot of wrapping paper, and then this here came from another lot of wrapping paper as well. And what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of making like what I think you can put in 1, 2, 3, 4 tags in this pocket. And this is my prototype. Oh, please excuse me, I just gotta run to the other side for 1 second. You're back. I've got the aircon on, so when I move my tray everything started flying down into the other side. Right, so this is my pocket, and if this is my journal here, which yes, I'm still working on. This is my journal, and let's say I wanted to put it here, wanted to put that here, and I think this weekend or this tomorrow, so I'm going to do my cover for mine so that I can start working on it. So I want to put it over there like that, and then I want to make it a top pocket, another pocket here, and the double pocket here. Okay, and I mean, if you want to as well, you can make it a side pocket as well, but no, instead of a top pocket you can make it a side pocket. So I'm not sure whether I want to make it a side pocket. Maybe we should, because then the orientation would be different. But you can, if you want to make it a side pocket, you'll only glue this side, and this side. And if you want to make it a top pocket, you'll glue both the long sides and then one of the short sides. So that's basically what I did, and I'm going to make one with you quickly so that you have an idea of what I did. I think it's very, very simple. I used some coffee dyed paper, and all I did was I took it on the long side, which is, this is the long side for me, and I'm using an A4, but you can also use a letter size paper as well, or depending on what size your journal is. And I'm just folding it edge to edge like that. Okay, so I just used the whole A4 paper. However, on this part now, in order for it to fit into my journal, I had to cut it down. So I am going to now give you the measurements of this. Oh, where's my ruler? No, that won't do. That's too short. Let me see if I can get to my ruler. My lights are a bit finicky today, so let's see what's the measurements this way now. So I folded it on the A4 long lengthwise, and I am going to cut it down about 24 centimeters, and that in inches is going to be what's it, 9 and a half, about 9.5 inches. Okay, so let's cut this now. Once we folded it, let's cut it to 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters. I'm just getting my board here. open it up a bit, and then just put it down like that. And going to be 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters. I'm using the inches side because that's what I think I need to clean it this holiday, because the centimeters doesn't goes up to only 18 on the board. Okay, that wasn't a clean cut, so let's try that again. But am I going to be able to line it up properly? Let's see. Yes. Okay, so my word, that's a bad cut. What did I do? Did I not? You know what? I am just going to cut it off. Looks like I did not add enough pressure when I did that. So I'm just going to cut that off. Let's just take this quickly and let's just cut that part off over there. No hassle. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. And let's line it up and cut it down. Alright, so got some little straggly edges over here, but that's it. Yep. So hubby and the boys went out for a while, which gives me some time to craft. And then I'm just going to take my very dirty glass, you know, the mat from the glass thing. I need to clean it, but yes. Let's see. And look at all my washi tape. Right, and then I'm going to give you the measurement of this pocket, because we are going to fold that pocket in now. And if we're folding the pocket in, it's about 5 centimeters, just over 5.2 centimeters actually. And then in inches, it's about 2 inches. So yeah, so let's then maybe try to get that into about 2 inches there. So we're just folding the bottom end about 2 inches. So it's about 2 inches. Let's see if that's about 2 inches. Also edge to edge, what are we looking at? Just over 2. Sorry, I'm being very clumsy today, banging everything around. Yeah, that's about 2 inches. Okay, so there we go. Let's get a bone folder or knife out. Make sure those edges are nicely done now. And then just going to trim this down here because it is a little, oh my word. Did you see how that scissor fell off my hand? I am a very noisy person today. Just trying to neaten these edges so they all line up. Here. Okay, that's better. And then the last thing you're going to do is you are going to take the open edge, which is this part here, and then you are going to fold it down from this point. Just fold it down to meet the folded edge on this side now. Okay, so you're getting kind of a triangle there, and then fold it down that way. Okay, now if you were not sewing, I want to sew. So if I'm going to sew, I'm going to sew here, 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 up here. Okay, so I'm going to sew the outer edges right up. However, if you were not sewing and you were gluing, then all you need to do is glue this triangle. So this, and in here. Okay, and then you would also glue this edge and this edge and fold it up in that manner there. I'm also going to ink, and I am going to put some lace on here as well, but I might not sew the lace. I might just come back and put some lace here. So I'm going to sew this and ink it up. So obviously before you sew, you're going to ink. Inking here, and also before you glue. So ink here, ink the side here, that side, these pockets down here, over here as well, and here and here. Okay, so ink that and then sew it, or ink it and then glue it. So I'm going to do that quickly and I'm going to get back to you. All right, very quickly before I go and sew it, also wanted to let you know that if you want to before you either sew it or you glue it, if you want, you can put your notch over here, because these are going to be pockets as well. Okay, so you can do that. And if you are not putting lace, and if you are sewing and inking, don't forget to ink this part here. If you're sewing, you need to ink that part. If you're sewing, you don't need to glue that part. You can glue this part only. But if you gluing alone, then you can glue all over. Okay, so that is me. I am now going to sew, and I'm going to put a notch in here quickly. Okay, so I am back. Oh my gosh, that machine of mine really gave me issues right now. So it's terrible. Look what it did. And for some reason, I think I put some very heavy cardboard in it and it didn't like it. So now I need to sort it out. It just stopped. It just lost the thread. I don't know, all those things. But anyway, I'm not too worried, because this is going to be at the back and it is going to be glued down, so that's okay. But I'll need to sort it out for my tags and stuff like that. So that's done, and I went ahead and I glued these and I cut my notch over these. So these my pocket. You can see it didn't even finish sewing over there, but hey, it's okay. I'm just gonna run with it. And then now I wanted to put some lace over here, which I should have taken out, and I did not. So I think this might be too thick. Yup, and it's too matchy. What about this tiny one here, or this one here? Maybe this one is better. Let's see. Let's see that. Nope, doesn't work. I don't think that's gonna work. What about some rickrack? Let's try some rickrack quickly. Let's get this bin out. What about something like this? Yeah, I think so. Or this one. No, that's a bit thick. I think that one's gonna work. Oh, this, don't know. Let's try this here first. If we don't like it, then we'll move on to the other one. Now this is just seam binding. Okay, we are auditioning it. Let's try that. Yeah, I think I like that one. I think I like that one, so I'm gonna put that down here. Oh, I just used this right now, so let's just put this away quickly and let's get it out of the way. Oh, these pins, I can't tell you how many I lost. So let's try this now here, kind of here, like that. And I'm not really concerned because that pocket is closed. And then let's put this here, like that, and something like that. Yeah, just to make it a little bit pretty. And there I go banging again. Please excuse me. I'm not sure what's wrong with me today. And I've got the aircon on, so it's a bit chilly. I'm not chilly. My nose is running, so please forgive me if I'm sniffing as well. It's very hot here today, so oh, come on. There we go. So that's done. And now I have made, so, oh guys, you are so not gonna believe me. I was supposed to put this in here like that. Okay, so let's see what I can do to still fit it in. You see, I was supposed to do that before I sewed, and I just missed the boat. So let me see how I'm going to do this now. Anthony, you are quite a character. So I need to probably tear it off here firstly, like that. I don't know how I forgot that. It's because I didn't show you the supplies. If I showed you the supplies, I would have remembered. Sorry. And how far down must it go? So maybe it is a blessing in disguise that this thing didn't did not stitch properly, because I'm just going to open up the stitches here anyway, because they're quite loose, to get my paper in like that, something like that. Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to try and fit this in here like that. Yeah, and then maybe I'll put some washi down here so that doesn't look weird where it is you know, it's not going up though. So let's do that. Okay, so let us glue this here now. Let us glue this. Just be careful now that I don't glue the pocket. Okay, and then let's put this here. So don't do what I did, okay? Make sure you added this beforehand, but maybe it's not such a bad thing to see how one would, you know, try to come back from a mistake that happens. Of course, then you know that we all make mistakes. Everybody makes a mistake. And just gonna get some of this here and to hold it down here like that, like that. Yes, and it is wrinkly. I think it's this one was 2 Christmases ago when I was supposed to do something like this and I didn't. So I'm just gonna get some washi tape for this now quickly. Let's see what I've got here. And the washi tape I'm looking at is my homemade one. Remember, there's a video on it. And I just made some more. So let's try that one. Or we could try this one. But since I want to keep it all green, is this gonna fit? Because this is more the color. Let's try it this way. I think it is. I think it is going to fit. But I really want it just to be here like that. So I'm gonna add it only to this part over here. Over here. So what I'm going to do is, while that is drying, let me get my mat out, because this is on 2-way tape. and let me try my very best to cut a piece out, a really thin piece out, because I don't trust myself to cut straight. So let's use the bigger ruler, because then I can get the lines better. Maybe 1/2 centimeter, like that. Something like that. I think maybe just a little bit more than 1/2 centimeter. Let's see, yeah, about that much, just a tiny smidgen more than 1/2 centimeter. And then there we go. And let's see what we're going to do with this now. I didn't tell you the supplies, because the only thing is that there, and your glue and stuff like that. And you see, when I didn't tell you the supplies, because everything else is scraps or journal cards that you will have and stuff like that. Now, try getting this out. I don't know. Let's see. Why is it so difficult today? Everything is extra difficult today. It's not working. Not working for me today. There we go. Got you. Got you. Still. Got you, but still. Can't even grab it. It's so tiny. Yes. And let's put this over here now. And we must be careful, because we got just like enough of it, I think, to add to it. I'm going to lose my stitching there, but it's okay. I can always add the stitching. There we go. Done. Okay, and then on this side now, let's cut this out. Let's cut this down now. So obviously I made a boo-boo, but I'm trying to fix it. And lucky for me, it worked. Okay, so there's that now. Oh, and I used my scissor that I use for things, to cut material. That's it there. And do that there. And then maybe we want to add something over here going up here, but I guess we'll do that now. But let's ink those edges first with some green. So that's the reason why I kept the paper quite neutral, because this is going to be quite busy here. So I did ink those edges, though they don't come across very nicely. You can also add something there, going down there, and I'm wondering whether I'll think about it whether I want to or not. Let's see how decorated this is going to be. Okay, so more of our little pieces here of a cut them out from the Christmas tree. As you can see, I'm in Christmas wrapping. They look very sad. And there's one here as well. Right, so yeah, that goes there firstly. Like that. Yeah, so I hope you're having an awesome time, either crafting or spending it with family and just having some time on your hand to craft, even if it's a few minutes. I watched a really nice video the other day by, was it Gail Augustinelli, and this is weeping here, so let's just do that for now, where she had, I think it was 10, if I'm not mistaken, 10 ideas of what to do when watching TV, if I'm not mistaken. 10 ideas, and I thought it was excellent. And so why am I bringing this up? Let's use this glue here, because that glue over there is not needed. These are very thin. Why am I bringing it up? Because if you don't have enough time to craft, then it's like the ideas that she had, quick ideas, you can really do it even when you're sitting with your family, and you can actually do it with them as well. And the one thing that if I'm sitting with my family that I might add to the list is the fact that I can do some die cuts while I'm sitting with them. There's another one, and it goes a little bit over, so I'm going to cut it out here because I don't want it to go over my ribbon, my pretty ribbon. So that looks nice there. And then the last one, where did I leave it? Oh, there's it. Is this one here, which is just cut out of green cardboard. I think it must be about 150 GSM if I'm not mistaken, and then it is in wet embossed, and that's going to go there like that. Okay, kind of like that. Right, and that looks like that. And then I'm going to add this cluster. Now if you remember, I made this cluster in one of my videos. I was showing you 3 different ways in which to use price tags. So I might just now that I'm looking at it, glue these down because they seem to be moving around. Didn't want to glue it down, but let's just glue it down because they are moving around. There's one, and then there's the other one. I just don't want them to fall off the journal at the same time. Yeah, so I'm gonna put that there like that, and yes, it's gonna cover up that little bit that I didn't manage to sew. So let's put some, maybe I need to use this glue here. Yeah, put it down here like that. Cool bananas, and then that's done. But I didn't add glue on that. I'm not sure, I don't think it's necessary. And then all you gotta do now is you gotta decorate it. So I want to now add some little bling here for my Christmas tree. And I'm gonna take this here and to add it. And I am going to take this here like that. And I think I'm gonna take out the gold ones only. So this one here. I'm just gonna add that to it. And then I'm going to add where it shows like that. And then I just want to take out this bit of it. Like that. And I don't think I'll add it to all of them. I think it might be a bit too much. All those gold little dots there of the Christmas tree. I think I'm just going to add it to a few of them. Like that. Maybe one here. Like that. Oh, my knife is coming apart. Yeah, like that. One here. And maybe one here, like that. Otherwise this is going to become too bulky. My hands are so sticky, so it's sticking to my hands. Okay. And also this thing is dirty. Now there's one lonely little one here. One lonely little one here. Just take this mat out, we don't need it anymore. There we go. And we'll add it there. So like that. Okay, so that's done. You can add some on this as well. I'm wondering, maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe let's add some red to it, because it's looking so sad. Everything's looking sad. There we go. And let's add a green. Sure. This journal is full of bling. There. And let's add a gold. Like a yellow, like a yellow. Not a gold. Maybe here, like that. Yep, so that's done. Like that. And that's it. To decorate it, it is done. This looks a bit crooked over here. Oh, I just bent my pen. I just bent my pin. Oh, look at the, like at a 90-degree angle. So, and so busy looking at other things. I'm gonna have to replace the pin because it's not going in. We'll have to do that just now. Right, so here now I thought, let me just see if this is straight here. It is, but yet it looks crooked. So if you look at this journal here now, like this, and we add it to this music page, let's take it out on its own, like that, and add it here like that. Okay, then I'm going to add this very plain one. So all I did is I covered it with some of my digital kit page paper, and then I just stenciled at the back. So that's going to go in there like that. And if you notice, I did not, so I think I'll go back and sew around the edges here. Okay, here, here, and here, because it'll just look better. So I'm going to add that there like this, yeah, so like that. Okay, and I might add a little something over there, because then it'll pop out of the journal. Then I'm going to add this one that I made as well, with book pages and some serviette. I'm gonna add that there like this. Now I think I might have made it a little too big, so that's fine, because I kind of anticipated I might have made it a bit too big. So I made the stitching a little bit more inside on that one, just in case. So that is going to go in there. No, but it's fine, it's not big. Oh, I see. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't big, it was some glue that was stuck there. Like that. And then this one is going to go in there, because there's a double pocket here, like that. And this one is going to go in here like this, like that there. And then I had another one, I must have dropped it down. Okay, I don't know where I dropped it down, but it was one of these, yeah. So let's just cut another one and add it to it, which is a journaling card on both sides, like this. And that one I want you to go in the back pocket as well, like this here, kind of. So that's how that is going to look now. Okay. Oh, there's a thing. There's a thing. I'll swap it out, because today my thing is a mess here. So that's how it's going to look. And I probably might add some little ribbon there, because then it can stick out. But here we go. So let's take that one out and put the right one in, because this one is inked up. Yeah, kind of like that on my thing. So it's kind of a full pocket, and I like that because it's giving me a lot of place to journal. I can journal on this and journal on this, and that there. So I'm liking that idea very, very much. And that is it. That is it. I might add something over here, like a flip down card or something. Might add, because this looks a little bit plain here. But you will see that in the finished product if I decide to add. That's it for today, everybody. Not a difficult pocket at all. Quite easy to make, and I'm sure it has been made before, many times over. But I kind of like that, and that's how it's going to be in my book, in my journal. Quite fat, I must add. Yeah, so I'm trying not to add too much of bulk at the same time. And if you like this, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and also a comment on it if you'd like. And if you have a if you haven't subscribed as yet, please consider subscribing as well. It really helps me when you give me a thumbs up and a comment to push my videos to the top, to be able to see it, because I know that you know, people do watch the video, but they may not subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you know, instead of me putting it on Facebook for you to go and watch it, if you have that notification bell, or you know, ticked kind of a thing, flagged, then you will get notifications of the videos that I post. I'm going to try and post Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from now onwards. Let's see how it goes. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome rest of the festive season. Do enjoy it with your loved ones, and do take time off to spend it with them. And if you're far away from your loved ones, then do watch the videos and keep on crafting. Have a blessed week ahead. Bye bye from me, Santhony at Sunny Creates.